Welcome to Shower Filter Store. You've chosen one of our handheld model shower filters that utilizes the inline filtration system. It has a 3-month replaceable cartridge, so every 3 months you'll have to replace it. It's really quite easy. I'll show you how. The first thing you want to do is take the filtration system and remove the hose attachment at the bottom. This way it gives you easy access to the filter. Once that's out of the way, step number 2 is to remove it from the bracket that's attached to the shower pipe. You do that like so. And now you have access to the filter itself, which has the cartridge inside. But before we open it up, I want to bring your attention to the seam right here. This is the lower seam. There are two, one at the top, one at the bottom. The lower seam is where the two halves separate. And if they're on tight, I suggest that you use rubber dish gloves. It makes the process go a lot easier. So let's open it up right now, holding the top half and unscrewing from the bottom. Here we go. Unscrewing the filter like so, and there's the used cartridge. I want to show you another scenario, because oftentimes when you open it up, you'll see the cartridge in the lower half. And sometimes it may be in there very tight. And if you can't remove it by hand, it's perfectly okay to get a pair of pliers, channel locks, or vice grip, kind of put it around the edge like so, moving it, rotating it from side to side as you pull up and out. Makes the going a lot easier. Now we're ready to take the new cartridge, and before we replace it, I want to bring your attention to the fact that it has two halves right here. And it is a reversible cartridge, so every month and a half, if you like, you can take the cartridge and simply turn it around and reverse the direction. It doesn't give you any longer filtration time, but it optimizes the filtration performance. Now we're ready to replace the cartridge. But before we do that, let me say that it's a good idea to take a little Vaseline on your forefinger, run it around the edge, at the top and also at the bottom. This way it makes a nice seal and prevents any possible leakage. Now we're ready to take it and place it back in the cylinder like so, making sure it's down nice and snug. Take the top part and start screwing it back together. Nice and snug, nice and tight, no tools necessary. Once it's on, take the hose, screw it onto the bottom, take the unit and place it onto the bracket, which is attached to the shower pipe, and you're ready. Another 3 months worth of great chlorine-free showering with your handheld model shower filter.